This is not, but that is not funny.
Hello,
That is
everyone.
terrible.
Hello, hello. It's
That
your
is
Comedy
terrible.
Minute. I'm Scotty T, and it is an honor to have this woman. She's a comedy icon, a comedy legend. She's been doing comedy for over 49 years. Def
I'm
Comedy
starting my
Jam. Def
49th
Comedy
year.
just celebrated 49. Stop interrupting. I'm not done with the introduction yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Apollo,
sorry. You
Apollo
know,
Comedy Hour, Def Comedy Jam, an unbelievable comedy talent. Barbara Carlyle is here. Barbara, thank you so much for giving me your time.
thank you for having me
It
and
is an honor
interrupting
to
me.
meet you.
It's more of an honor to be met.
we've never met, have
I
we?
know. That's why it's an honor.
Okay, it's an honor. Well, first off, I want to say because we just celebrated Veterans Day, and I want to say happy belated Veterans Day. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you. I'm Marine of the Year.
Marine of the Year.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Well, I
are
named myself that. Nobody else gave me that honor.
okay.
I gave
Well,
it to
we're
myself.
gonna we got a lot to cover. We're gonna go as fast as we can. We got so much. You're in Atlanta, Georgia, is that right?
No, I'm outside of Atlanta. I'm closer to Savannah, Georgia.
Okay, closer to Savannah. Were you born and raised in that area?
Yes.
Okay, all your life there, pretty much.
Except for 10 years when I lived in New York.
Okay, all right. Um, you've been doing. I mentioned in the intro. You've been doing comedy for over 49. I think if I saw right, in October was 49 years. You've been doing comedy.
Yeah, it would start the 40.
Okay.
No,
What
it
I
would
want to
start
do
the
is
48th year.
40.
48th year.
What? I'm only going by. Look, my crack stat. I break this stuff down. I do the best I can.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you gave me an extra year, but it's okay.
48 years doing comedy.
When, yeah.
All right. So here's the question. For question number one. Um, what was the catalyst? What started it for you? When did you, well, I did see you started in like musical or doing acting. You wanted to be an actress, right?
Yes, I started out being an actress, and my drama instructor would always give me the lead role in a comedy. And then when we did tragedies, I'd get a very minute role, and I used to complain about it. And he'd say, "Well, Miss Carlyle, I know what I'm doing, whatever, you know."
Right.
So then they opened up a comedy club down on River Street in Savannah, and I started going down there. I was the only little black thing there until I started getting some of my friends to go down with me.
Okay.
So, and history, as you say, started, was
That's how
made.
it started.
Yes, that's exactly how it
Well,
started.
now there's more though, as far as then you went into, I mean, take us from baby steps. You went in the military. The way I
Oh,
heard
that
it,
was years later.
was that
That
year?
was
Okay, well, how did the
years
comedy
later.
start? There had to be some
The
kind of
comedy
story.
started with me being out there doing being in all the plays, and then I said they opened up a comedy club on River
Okay.
Street in Savannah, Georgia. I started going down there doing open mic,
Okay.
and it just started from there. And they finally opened up a
Okay.
comedy club over on the south side,
Okay.
and I started hanging out there. And the guy that had them, he had like one in Savannah, one in Augusta, one in South Carolina. So,
Okay.
and then they had started by that time. They had I moved. I had been doing comedy. I started in '77, and I had I was in Georgia the entire time, and
Okay.
they didn't have like comedy clubs. Besides that comedy club,
All right.
there was a comedy club called the Laughing Stock on River
Right.
Street, and then some little rooms started doing comedy. Then
Okay.
the comedy house theater started in Savannah. Um, they had a comedy club started by Michael Williams, and I think
Right.
that's his last name, in Atlanta, Georgia. That was a black comedy club, but that was years later.
Okay.
Um, so I was going to places like Malone's. They had a comedy night and all this kind of stuff like that. And in '86, I moved to New York,
Okay.
and I stayed in New York from '86 to '96.
Okay. Would you
While I
say
was
that?
there in '88, that's when I joined the Marine Corps. I had
Right. There we go. There we go. Keep going.
Yeah, I
Loving
joined the
this.
Marine
I'm a
Corps at
comedy.
30. I was 30 when I joined the Marine Corps.
Okay.
And 2 years later, they had Desert Storm. So I was over there at Desert Storm for 6 months, and then came back, and we were back at Camp Lejeune for a minute, and then but I was still doing comedy the whole time. I mean, I wasn't getting paid doing it,
Okay.
because I was just over there, entertaining them. But when we came
Entertaining
back,
the
I just
troops.
jumped
You're
back
just
into it.
entertaining the troops or
Yeah, not
entertaining
the
people.
troops, just my friends,
Okay.
just
All right.
sitting
All right.
around powwow, having powwows or whatever.
Okay.
So then I while I was in New York, I started doing television. I did Apollo Comedy Hour,
Right.
and it went from there to Comic View. From Comic View, I did that about 7 or 8 times. I Then I did Def Jam.
Was that
And
Bob Sumner? Because Bob's been on my show.
yeah, Bob Sumner was
Def
in
Comedy
did
Jam.
Def Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Um, it took him a minute to put me on,
Yeah.
but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so after that,
You just made me laugh because
anyway, so after that, um,
I can pick
my
up.
you,
I can pick up around 2007 in Korea. That's where I'll pick up.
okay, 2007,
No,
Korea.
no, no. You can take us up. That's where I'm at. We're going right down the paper here. 2007, Korea, something happened.
You tell me to tell my life, then you tell me you made me stop and skip
No,
some more. But it's okay.
excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry. You're back on the air. Go ahead.
If you know you got it on the paper, just read it. Don't be asking me to say it. I'm just kidding. Anyway,
I'm not
so
coming back. I'm not
2007.
coming back. I'm not
you, you're not coming back.
I'm not coming back. I'm not saying another word.
No, please do. Please do. You got to
Keep
keep me on
going.
track
Keep
because I
going.
got short-term
You
memory
just keep
loss and
going.
I'll
No,
get
you keep
lost.
going. Keep going. Take us
Okay.
from Desert Storm. We back New York.
I went back to New York, and I started doing all the rooms,
Def
So of
Comedy
course I got
Jam.
back in doing that.
I
Def
spoke about
Comedy
Bob
Jam,
Sumner.
Comic
Bob.
View,
Right.
Apollo Comedy Hour, those kind of things. All right. So in 2007, I get to go.
So
Shut it up.
you went there. I didn't even ask you to go there.
I know you didn't because you made me forget what I did between 2000 and 2007 because I
Blame
got
it on
short-term
me.
memory loss.
Don't blame it on.
Huh?
Hey, we said about you doing comedy for 49 years, and I know you're only 49 years old, so you started doing
No,
comedy
I'm only 50. I started when I was
50. Oh, so
two.
you started when you were young, when you were an infant.
Yeah, yeah, when I was young. Out the
Okay,
womb,
I'm
I
sorry.
came out
I'm sorry. Back to 2004.
7. Okay, 2007, I got
What
the
happened in
opportunity.
2004 before we get to 2007? You
I
remember?
don't remember what happened in 2004. Whatever it was me making a subpar money for having a great talent. So
Yes, yes. We'll get to
I was
that.
on the Chitlin circuit. How about that?
My friend the Gwyn Factor talks about the Chitlin Circuit.
Yeah, yeah. We were basically doing comedy for maybe $300 and some chicken wings.
Yeah,
We called it the Buffalo Wing Tour. But
really.
anyhow, yeah, we were on the creative tour,
So
which was
even though you
good.
were on Def Comedy Jam and all that stuff, you're still only getting that kind of money.
Yeah, because we were relative unknowns, and they
Yeah,
pushed who they wanted to push. I mean,
yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
it wasn't about the talent. It was about who they wanted, you know. Because if it was ever about talent, the world would have known me
Right,
because
right.
I was just that great. Yeah.
Picked and
Well,
choose.
nobody. Where was you when I was trying to break?
Well, I'm here now, and we're going to work on it.
Okay,
We're gonna go
good,
down
good. I believe in
because
you.
well, all right. So
Believe in
2007.
me.
All right, believe in me like the Black Unicorn.
Yes, that's when I met the Black Unicorn. We were over in Korea.
Tell
Uh,
everybody who the Black Unicorn is.
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish. You call her the Black Unicorn. Is
Tiffany
that right?
Haddish. Tiffany was just starting out doing comedy.
2007.
They Yeah, 2007.
Okay, in Korea.
Well, that's not when she started. I'm saying she
Oh,
was
okay. No,
new
I
to the
don't know.
comedy scene.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up again. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah. She was new to the comedy scene. She had been going to comedy workshops and all that.
Okay.
And she was new to the game, was what I meant.
Okay.
Um so this promoter out of New York had a run that he did over in Korea where he'd bring comics. So he did an all woman show.
Okay.
It consisted of me, Tiffany Haddish, and Tina Kim.
Okay.
So we got there. We were there for like 2 weeks
Okay.
doing the different bases, entertaining the troops. Uh, Tiffany was the newest of all of us. I was the senior member, not in age, but as in, well, in age too, but as in, um, the amount of time in grade. So I spent most of that whole time that we were over there uh, keeping her and Tina away from each other's throat.
Oh, really?
They were like oil and vinegar. They did not get along at all,
Okay.
none whatsoever. So for the 2 weeks after every show, she would come to my room
Right.
and we'd go over the her set
Right.
and I'd critique it, tweak it, tell her what to do, tell her what not to do,
Right.
and we talked about, how to, you know, uh, her segues and, everything that you would tell somebody about, improving their set. And she'd incorporate it the next night. Then I could,
Right.
like I say, you know, okay, you didn't do this. You were supposed to do this. You
Right.
you
Okay.
you got to stay on track. That kind of thing. So, but just before we were getting ready to leave, we were again in one of the other's room, and we made a vow that in the future, if either one of us made it, that we would reach back and get the other. Now, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I done been in here so long. If I ain't made it by now, so this thing is depending on you, because I know,
Tiffany.
it was,
Yes. Go
they
ahead.
wasn't giving me my props, but by no accounts. So fast forward past that, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting home one day and I get a phone call. No, she was like, when I make it, I'm gonna come back and get you. And I was like, okay, yeah, okay. And then I did believe it. I believe it. Um, They Ready one came out.
I know this story.
And she had all these people, and I'm like, she lied to me. She did not come and get me. So I'm sitting there being mad, but
Right.
happy at the same time,
Right.
you know. So, okay, that goes, and I don't hear from Tiffany, whatever.
Yeah.
And the
You.
next year, she calls. I'm sitting home and I get this phone call. And it was a California number, and I didn't have her number at that time. That was a different number. And she called and I'm like, who's calling me? She was like, hey, Barbara, Carla, I've been trying to reach you. I said, yeah, uh-huh. Just like you put me on on Day Ready. And she's like, that's exactly what I'm calling you about.
They
I was like,
ready
what?
too. They ready too.
So
They
yeah,
ready
Day
too.
Ready too. So she put me on Day Ready too.
They ready
And
too on Netflix.
Netflix Day Ready too. It was my castmates were, it was three girls, three guys. It was Tony Woods,
I
Dean
love Tony Wood.
Edwards, and Godfrey.
Yeah.
Uh Kim Clark, Aaron. What's Aaron's last name? Jackson. I think Aaron's last name is Jackson,
Okay.
and me.
Right.
So I was like, oh my God, she kept her promise.
Yeah.
So we went out and we taped during the pandemic. We were out there. We had to wear the mask. We had to do, and they taped it outside.
Okay.
So we had to compete with a helicopter and the traffic going, because the traffic was right behind us. The road was right behind us. We
Yeah.
and the hotel was on the other side.
Okay.
So, but I was just they created a club scene on the outside,
Okay.
and they taped it, and people, a lot of people who people just like to be haters for some reason.
Sure. Sure.
They were like, "Oh, it was canned laughter. Y'all didn't even have an audience. You weren't even there. How you gonna say what we did
Yeah.
or did not have?
Well, let me.
Just look at the thing and just you know."
All right. All right. I just want to read this because Rotten Tomatoes, on your episode on They Ready to, it says she talks about bald eagles, fake orgasms, pickle jars, and military men. I,
Oh,
I, I, I'm just calling as I see them. I'm going to shut up again. Go ahead. Any of
I
those you want
talk.
to, any of those you want to talk about? Go ahead.
Oh, I talk about bald eagles. uh, well, that's one of my jokes.
And fake orgasms and pickle jars. Any one of
Pickle jar.
any you want to talk about?
Now, I don't want to talk about any of that because it's a
Why
little blue.
not?
Why not?
This is
I
the place
don't know.
for it.
Look, let them go see it. Let them
All
eat
right, all
cake.
right. Military
Let them
men.
eat cake.
All
I don't know
right,
what that
all
means,
right. You're
but
in charge. This is your comedy minute, Barbara
that's
Carlyle.
my comedy
Whatever
minute,
you
you know.
want
But
and whatever you say, that's what's going to happen.
okay, but let me tell you this, Scott.
All right.
I pride myself on trying to be totally different from anyone else doing comedy.
Well, that's what
And
we're
me,
hoping for. That's what I'm shooting for.
okay, and me being what do you call it? From the country, you know, I'm everybody knows my voice, you know.
All right.
Nobody can well, I ain't gonna say nobody can't mimic my voice, but when you hear my voice, you know, okay, that's Barbara Carlyle. But
Right.
anyway, and I try to veer away from the stuff that no that most comics talk about. I mean, yes, I talk about sex. Yes, I talk about whatever, but I do it from a whole total different angle,
Right.
you know. And so those jokes that I did, um, I don't even know how to. I can't
It's
explain it.
okay. It's okay. I was just curious about pickle jars. Let's move
Uh,
on. Favorite show. Okay, we've done
would you
so
like to
much.
put your pickle in the jar? Is
Oh,
that what you?
Jesus, they eat it there stifle.
Okay, all right, go
Like when
ahead.
I was a boy, everybody was an American.
Okay, you stupid. All right,
Oh, hold it there,
you dumb.
Jefferson. You hold it there, Jefferson. You people are you people.
You people. Okay, go.
Favorite show, least favorite show.
My favorite show right now
Yeah,
is
just in your
Reasonable
40,
Doubts.
48 years of doing comedy.
Oh, you mean my favorite show is me? I thought you were talking about my
I ain't
favorite
talking about what
television
you
show.
watching on TV. I'm talking about what
Oh, I didn't know you got to you. I'm
I
black.
am trying.
You have to be
This
direct
man,
with us.
are you in
I
charge of
know
the?
you white
Are
folks.
you in
You
charge of
try
the
to throw me
girls?
off.
Are you
Okay,
in
go.
charge of the girls?
I'm in charge of the girls.
Are you in charge of the girls?
I
Let's get
am in
this,
charge of the girls.
let's get this shit out in the open. Now, you or the girls got a problem with your arithmetic.
You're so stupid. Harlem Nights. Okay, you do
You saying
you
I'm
do their voice
stealing?
as well.
That man ain't saying he's stealing beer. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so
I'm
now you
sorry.
say
I'm
now what?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't be
I'll,
sorry. Be
I'll
careful.
cut all that out. I'll cut all that out.
Don't cut it out because I like the interplay.
Okay. Well, that's what
All
I was
right.
trying to do, and you yelled at me.
I didn't yell at you. I just have a high pitched
Favorite show,
voice.
least favorite show. Not one you watched on television.
Of me?
No, you dumbass. What the
then,
hell do you think?
he called me a
No,
dumbass.
let's Sylvia Traymore Morrison, her favorite show. Yeah, it's about you. It's you, your favorite show. I like you.
Okay.
Do a couple. A couple of your
Whew.
favorite shows
My favorite show that I
that
did.
you performed and then do a couple and do a couple you didn't like.
Okay, I will.
Well, you do what you want. I'm not saying anything else.
I'm trying to think because there have been so many moments where I had just spectacular shows because
Just do a couple.
I'm that girl, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, like Sylvia, when
where
she was on, she talked about when she was with Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, and Dick Gregory, and you
well,
know,
I wasn't with Clay, Dick, or well, I was with Dick. But anyway, um,
I'm just
I
trying to
have to
help you.
think.
I'm trying to help you out here.
I know you're trying to help me out, but
Maybe
it's
get some
hard to
Prevagen. Maybe get some more
encompass
Prevagen. Get some.
to pick out certain things because I'm trying to see what shows I can say because all my shows have been fantastic, mostly. It's I don't know why you laughing and I'm telling the truth. I mean, you don't want me to tell the truth. You want me to make up some shit, try to pretend I ain't the wonderful person that I am. Um, I tell you what happened. What I did
What
not
happened
enjoy.
was what
What
happened.
had happened was
Oh my.
now I taped Apollo Comedy Hour
Okay.
and that was before I did Comic View and before I did Def Jam. And
Okay.
they never showed it. And I never knew why they never showed it. They totally cut my whole
Are you
little
serious?
yes, they cut my whole little 7 minutes. It hurt me to my heart. Why'd you bring me all the way up here? I mean, it couldn't have been that
I
I was
wonder. I
terrible.
wonder. Hey, do you know anyone that has the footage?
No,
We gotta
I
try,
wish I could get it.
we gotta try and get it. I'm gonna try and get it.
Please try it and get it.
Well, we'll talk off the air. I
You
want to
know
try and
who
get
else
it.
was on that night? Tell them I taped the night. Don DC Curry was on as well.
You know, Mook Maine is headlines with is good friends with Don DC Curry.
No,
Mook
I
Maine,
know
do you know if
Don.
you know Mook Maine?
I don't know
Okay,
Mook.
we're gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm gonna try and get that
Get
for.
to the bottom of it because I would like to see that
Listen,
footage.
with your help.
I can even tell you what I wore that night.
Okay.
I had on like
Well, you know
a
this is a comedy
green
show. You could
and
do a joke or two. We won't kill you.
I mean I will do a joke or two, but I can't do it with you keep interjecting with your little jokes, taking over my show. Why don't I interview you? Your comedy minute. What change it to yo and my comedy minute? That's what you gotta do. Put my name on there. Barbara's and my comedy minute. Barbara gets a couple of seconds. I get the rest of it. All right, I'm ready. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you I got several
Barbara
personalities ever
Carlyle's
since.
Comedy Minute, kids. Here we go.
Here we go.
I, I,
They
I think
never showed it. That hurt
I
me to
think
my
it's
heart.
really
And
going
another
well. I
thing,
think it's really going well so far, don't you, Barbara?
I sure do. I know you're gonna go back and tell. You know the worst interview I had was with a country girl, and she couldn't stay on course.
Well, I'm
I was splitting
trying. I'm
hairs.
trying.
Okay. All right. But
You
listen,
just got done
listen.
telling me to shut the hell up. Now you want me to say something.
No, I don't want you to say nothing right now because I done thought of it right now. Listen, the the you know what really hurt me was why how it took forever for me to tape um Def Jam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody knew I was the funniest woman in New
Well,
York in that area.
We mentioned Bob Sumner, and that's a conversation you and I can have off the air.
Oh no, I ain't gonna say anything negative or anything, but I do know that I was totally hurt for to be told that I wasn't ready. But you got people on here that I know
They aren't as good as you.
nowhere near. So
I
from
got you. I
between,
got you. I got you.
I
I'm not
was
trying.
hurt.
Hey, Barbara, I'm not trying to stir up some shit.
Yes, you are.
I'm like you. No,
Yes,
I'm
you are.
not. No, I'm not. I'm
Yes,
just
you are.
calling them like I see them.
I know that it was a personal thing, uh, as to why, because I knew it couldn't have been about the talent, because there were people that would put on that,
Yeah.
but
I'm sorry. I'm
it
sorry.
had nothing, everything works in God's time.
Yeah.
So it was good that I got on with Jamie Foxx. It was
Okay.
5 years later. I got on. Jamie was my host. And it was me, um, what's his name? 4950. I can't even think of his name. I got short-term memory loss. I can't even. Corey Holcomb,
Okay.
um, Herman Hurston, and me, Corey Holcomb, Herman Hurston, and who was the other person? I can't remember who the other person was.
Okay.
But Herman Hurston didn't get to be shown because he didn't move the microphone stand, and it split his body. He had a tremendous set, but they could not show it.
Yeah.
So that way, I moved to the headliner spot, and
Oh,
they brought in Afion Crockett from another show to make it the four people that was supposed to be on.
right.
So Jamie Foxx his Jamie Foxx's star had just started to rise.
I remember
So
when he put out a record on Fox Records.
yeah, and it catapulted our taping in the DVD sales because everybody was, he was hot at the moment.
Yeah.
So it was to me, it was a divine intervention, and I truly believe that.
Yeah.
Um, I was patient and I waited, and just like with the thing with Tiffany, she came back and got me. She did what she said she was going to do, and since then I haven't looked back because when it comes to the black unicorn, she really has been a unicorn, and she's still riding for me. We just finished a 27 city tour
Okay.
with the
Yeah.
Funny and Fabulous tour, and with me, Tiffany, Blaine Monroe, and me
That's fantastic.
doing casinos. I mean, she put me in front of people that would never probably have seen me. I mean, we're going places I'd never even heard of, you know, states I'd never been in. I have been doing comedy this long, but I've never performed at any venue in California outside of taping. I've
Okay.
never been to Tommy T's. I've never been to the Laugh Factory. I've never been to any of those places like that. Most of my comedic career is on below the Mason Dixon line.
Okay.
No, and some of it, I mean, I like I said, I lived in New York for 8 years, so I was doing a lot there
Yeah.
between New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, all that kind of thing from DC on up, Virginia on up, whatever. But out west, nothing like that. I was doing Chicago, I was doing Indiana, I was doing places like that. Um, and when we started off on the creative tour doing the what do you call it? The mainstream rooms, or as we call it, the white rooms. Because they realized, are you laughing because you white? Um, they realized that our brand of comedy was making money.
I used to
So
go to BET and I'd be the only white guy there. So go ahead.
yeah, but you owned the place. You had to be there in case we
Just
stole
stop it.
some.
Just stop it. I got to tell you, because we don't have a lot of time left, and I think this should just be part one. I think
Okay.
we should do a part two.
We should do a part three.
It was sure. Maybe, well, you already talked to, you're
You
going to
should
take,
bring me and Sylvia on together.
there you go. We just hit magic. We're going to get you and Sylvia on together.
Yes.
And we'll
So
let you,
let's talk
and
about
I'll
all
just
the
sit there
stuff
and
we
shut
went to.
up.
I
I'll
mean,
let you
with
speak.
her,
Well, that's a wonderful idea.
it is
I
because
think,
she
you know
got
what?
50 years. I'm enamored
I
of
want to
her.
do it. I want to do it. You know what? We're going to do it
56 years
as
for
soon
her.
as we get Sylvia to do it, and you guys get the time. It's done. Done.
Yes, because we got some things we need to talk about.
I know we
Even
do.
the fact that um
Women in comedy, black women in
women in
comedy.
comedy, yeah.
Listen. I supported Joanna Briley in the Black Women in Comedy Laugh Fest last year. I had all black women on that I could have on from the time, because my buddy, the Gwyn Factor, she posted a
Hmm.
picture and I said, I'll do it. I had 10 on in a row. I would love to do
That's
nothing
good.
but have women on my show.
Well, there are so many women that I can introduce you to,
That's all right.
and
That's all right.
and perhaps,
And I'm
and you
sorry
should
about
you
going.
should.
I'm
Do
sorry
you
I'm
know
going on a
Flame
rant about
Monroe?
Bob Sumner.
Do you stupid? Do you know Flame Monroe?
We'll talk off the air. Let's not waste your time. We got one more thing to
Okay,
do.
don't waste my
No,
time.
no,
You
because
wasted
you're
my time
listen.
from the
I
beginning,
love
but
you, and we're already talking about part two and part three with Sylvia Traymore Morrison, who we
yeah,
have
I
to
need.
thank Sylvia. But we got
I
to
was
do one
trying to
more.
let them see I got a big chest.
Okay, we got one
They
more
can't
thing to do
tell.
on this episode one. Okay.
Okay, all right.
First off, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I pray
Thank
that
you,
you would
Scott.
have. I pray before I do these, and I do them this way because two people meeting for the first time, you never know what's going to happen.
You're
I thought
right.
it was great. I
So
thank you
you
from the bottom of
falling
my
in
heart.
love with me? Is that what you're trying to say?
I want you to do one thing for me yet.
Shut the hell up.
No.
Oh,
Your comedy minute, Barbara Carlyle. Go ahead.
okay. Now y'all all heard the old time bedtime stories. I like to give you the modern versions. Mama Bear got one morning, went downstairs and cooked. Papa Bear said, "This porridge is too hot." Baby Bear said, "This porridge is too cold." Mama Bear said, "Both of y'all lying. I cooked grits." Little Red Riding Hood was walking through the woods one day. Big Bad Wolf jumped out the bushes and said, "Little Red Riding Hood, when I catch you, I'm going to throw you down and make sweet love to you." Little Red Riding Hood said, "No, you ain't. You going to eat me just like the books say."
Right.
Now, y'all know when they make the movie, I'm going to play the part of Little Red Riding Hood. We ain't even got to go to Grandma's house, do the shit right there in the forest. Ain't no use of wasting a whole day taping. I be hollering, "Cut." I don't think he feeling it. And men are the strangest people in the world.
Yes, we are.
Old men, I don't like old men.
That's me.
Old men don't like me. They say I talk too much shit. Miss Joke, Miss Jokety Joke.
Miss Jokety
All
Joke.
you want to do is tell jokes. I bet if we were to go to bed together, all you gonna do is laugh. I said not till you go take a shower. Then I'm gonna laugh my ass off. But young men will make you feel good about yourself. They'll give you a compliment and don't even know they're giving you one. I had a young guy had a smooth rap. He said, "I could make you mine in 3 kisses." I said, "No, you can't." He said, "Yes, I could." I said, "How?" He said, "I'll kiss you on your lips. I'll kiss you on your breasts. I'll kiss you on your thighs, and you'll be mine." I said, "Oh, man, they ain't but 2 kisses. Cause my breast feels on my thighs. You owe me a damn kiss. Make them give you what they promise." And see, old men don't know how to talk to you. They don't know how to romanticize you to make you do the kind of things they want you to do. If an old man wants you to get in the bed, he'll just say, "Get in the bed." And ain't nothing romantic about that. But a young man will be poetic with his shit. He'll have you doing shit you regret the next day. You'll be sitting on the side of the bed looking like a rape victim, wondering what the hell happened, hoping he don't tell his friends. But you gotta be hip and know what they're talking about, because if you ain't hip, your ass will be lost. If a young man wants you to open your legs, he'll say, "Drop down and get your eagle on." This little young boy gonna ask me, "Drop down and get your eagle on." I said, "What you say?" He said, "Drop down and get your eagle on." I dropped down. He gonna get scared because it was a bald eagle with a big beak. Some of y'all will get that on the way home. He said, "Bald eagle? Ain't that rare?" I said, "No, it's supposed to be pink." You don't get no more for free.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
God bless you. I love you.
I love you too.